thank you guys for coming, help celebrating Matthew on being the 160th graduate. Matthew, when you first came here, I did not think that you were gonna make it. You just took everything as a joke. Nothing was serious, but then I was able to see you be vulnerable. I watched you work very hard on going through courts and being able to see your son again. That was huge. I know what that's like, and I was very blessed. I felt very blessed to be there for you through that process. I'm very proud of you. You've persevered through. I know that there was times where you didn't want to work in the pantry and would just duck off and no one could find you. But then when you started working with Readiness, I seen the hard work that you did. You just needed to do something that you wanted to do. Congratulations, I'm very proud.
Yeah, Matthew come in, still do a Matthew's program. You know, every day. You get mad because somebody's trying to redirect him. You know what I mean? Every single day. Matthew, Mr. Dwayne. I hate Mr. Dwayne. He didn't even know I knew he hated me. You know what I mean? But that's okay. That's why I have these big old shoulders. Because everybody's not going to like you for helping them become a better person. Because you're directing them from doing the things that they're so used to. People bowing down to them, blowing smoke up there, you know, and all of those things. And I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? You're here, you say you want to change, you say you want to graduate. Guess what? It's my duty to help you get to that point. And if you don't like me along the way, so be it. But I'm still going to push you. I'm going to drive you. I'm going to do everything you said that you wanted to do and signed your name on the dotted line and said, this is what you want to do. Guess what? I'm going to help you. And then when you want to throw in the towel, that's okay too. No one's going to have animosity. But he didn't throw in the towel. He voiced how he felt. That's good. I'm glad he did that. But I still stayed on him because I know what he really needed. He didn't need me to bow down and say, okay, Matthews. That's what got him here. Okay, Matthews, what got him here. Everybody did that for him. So along the line, he quit running with his clique. Well, he still runs with his clique, but he quit following his clique. You know what I mean? Doing what they do. Reality checked in. Hey, they're going to be gone, and I'm going to still be here. I'm going to leave them. I have my job to do. Them guys are going to be on their jobs. That reality kicked in, and Matthew decided, hey, you know what? I need to change my ways. And I love when I seen that change. It came late, but I was so happy to see it. And Matthews is a damn good guy. You know what I mean? Guess what? He realized that I'm a good guy too. But I'm hard. I'm hard when it comes to this program because I want to see everybody on the graduation wall. Everybody. You say you want to graduate when you're doing your screening and you say, hey, I want to be in the Fresh Start program and I want to graduate. I'm going to help you get there. It's not going to be easy because change is very difficult for anybody and everybody. Change is difficult for me. I'm no special, nobody. I'm still learning. I learn from each one of you that walks in the door. You give me lessons on patience. You didn't like my approach on how you felt I was flexing on you. No, dude, I'm not flexing. You know, he thought I was flexing on him, but I wasn't flexing on him. I was just helping him become a better Matthews. And that's what everybody in the Fresh Start program does for each participant in this program. Everybody wants the best for you. We want you to graduate. It's a lot of work working with an individual. You may not think it, you can show up every day. That's all you have to do is show up and say, woo, woo, woo. But behind the scenes, there's so much work going to your woo, woo, woos. And that's what happens. And you know what? I am so proud that you decided that you wanted to change and be a better father. You know what I mean? Because you had to change to be a good dad. You know what I mean? And that was your primary goal. You wanted to be a good dad. Hey, I know your son is proud of you right now. I know he is proud of you. You know, you're clean and sober, you're working every day. You're showing up, you have a different Matthews than you know. You know what I mean? You're a different Matthews I know since walking into the program. And that makes me proud to see these things, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do the next right thing every day, no matter how a person feels. Setting those good boundaries. You got to set good boundaries in this program, you know, and it ain't just, hey, I'm not doing drugs. Good boundaries is a lot of good things. Set boundaries and stand on them to make yourself better, to make yourself healthy. Sure, all our people in this room is here for you, but you have to do your program. Your program. We know what it takes to heal you. You know what it takes to heal you. So you have to do that work. All we can do is ride on your journey, and if you don't speak on it, we don't know about it. So while you're here, work on yourself and continue to work on yourself. And that's staff included, because we all here in this building for a reason. Learn to give, learn to share. It's special. You learn so much and you become a better person. And I guarantee you, I've become a damn good guy in the last 6 years. So I'm happy. Thank you, Matthews. I wish you the best, and I'm gonna enjoy having you as a co-worker, man. Thank
You got jokes. Lots of jokes in the beginning, and I think it came to a point where you were like, I don't know if I'm gonna get a job. My background is a barrier, and I'm glad that you're here because I feel like this is going to give you an opportunity to continue to grow, and I get a chance to push you and help you grow, and I know that there's something that you're going to teach me. So I'm very excited to find out what that's going to be. But I'm just excited to have you as a graduate. I'm excited to have you as a coworker, and I can't wait to see all the things you do in the next year.
Right. I just want to say, Matthew, I've seen a lot of growth in you, man. And, you always been kind of quiet, reserved, but you did a good job. You know what I mean? When you buy into something, and it's good to see guys wanting to do better. Because she said what she said to you today is what I said to her years ago, and I was like, I didn't think that she was going to make it. But look, she not only made it, she excelled and moved 2 or 3 different positions already, so I'm proud of both of you guys.
It was a tough program when I went through it, and it was just a tough program for you to get through. Once you were out on your own, though, I mean, it was night and day. I don't know, I don't have enough experience with people to understand how the dynamic in a team, or as opposed to being individually out on responsible for yourself, changes. But man, I mean, when you helped me learn things that I didn't know, and helped me get things done that I might not have been able to do without you there, and had to call the guy. And as you know, I have to call the guy a lot, but it's expensive. And so, take that with you, man. You're extremely talented. Keep that top of, in your endeavors, try to, I guess, work with others. You know what I mean, and do your best to try and get a team. You know what I'm saying? Because us as individuals who want to fix things ourselves are so self-reliant, we don't benefit from the other people that we could in our lives. So that would be my biggest recommendation, is get a home team. It doesn't have to be through any other program. It could be just people you're meeting now. But stick with it. Keep in communication with people like Dwayne, because he'll tell you how it is. And me too, but congratulations.
Matt, I'm very proud of you. Like everybody said, you have jokes for days. Funny thing about Matt is we go way back, I guess, right? So he one day came up to me and was like, hey, is so-and-so your brother? And I said, no, because I didn't want to, have that little conflict there. But thinking about it now, I'm like, you were the craziest white boy back in the day. And you are want to listen, but in a good way, in a good way. And I do appreciate that you are now an example for everybody here. Because it will be hard for everybody, but you will get to where Matt is at right now. And all you have to do is keep pushing your guys' selves, and you will be there. So I am very proud of you, Matt.
Yeah. When I first met you, I thought, oh Lord. I knew you were a good guy, but everything was a joke to you. And you didn't mean it in a bad way, but it did get a little old at times. But I put up with you because I knew you were a good kid. And as time went on, you grew and grew. You grew on all of us, I think. But I'm glad I got the opportunity to be around you and to get to know you. I think you're a wonderful person, and don't quit doing what you're doing now. Just keep it up, and you'll go way further than what you could imagine, okay? I love you, kid.
You were in my office a few times saying, you know, I'm not gonna make it with your jokes and all that stuff, and I told you, you got this. I know you're doing it for your boy. I'm so happy to call you my coworker. I know this will be the beginning of a new chapter, and I can't wait to see how many doors open for you in the future. Congrats.
Proud of you, man. It's been a long ride. I remember when you first came in, you were volunteering. You were doing circles around everybody. Everybody was just like, man, this guy's awesome. And then you contracted and just kind of went like this. You started coasting, and you come back up and the thing about it is, what I empathize and I appreciate is that your drive is your kid. And whether you're 20 something or almost 50, right? These things don't change for us. We always, no matter what we're doing, we always have things that drive us, and it affects us at our jobs. And that's the hard part, that's the learning part, right? But even through tough times, and we had a tough time, and you stood up for yourself, and I respect that. But it's been, and then when you started doing the intern stuff, it was like reset, man. It was night and day. So I think once you saw something that your hands can affect in a positive way, you feel good about, it changes the trajectory. And especially that when you pair that up with what your motivator is, your kid, man, it changes everything. So I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I just want to say that I noticed a change in you, and so it shows me that you are the same Matthew at heart, but that you're bringing a more professional, grounded, reserved Matthew to the table, and I can appreciate that about you. I've seen the growth also, and one of the biggest things I learned is that I have to smell things before I taste them. All right, thank you. That's all I got.
Raul, Jeff, and Aaron, and y'all was like, y'all would just keep on just volunteering, and the job just keep on coming back, and I appreciate you, buddy. You didn't even know like that, but I rock with you, so yeah. Thank you, water.
Same story like Crystal said. Matt's been living at my house, or our house, for about 8 months now, close to that. 9, whatever. But I didn't think he was going to make it at all either. He was there for about a month before he started here, I believe, and we were getting ready to kick him out, and he started here, and he just completely different dude. But you're not just my roommate, man. You're one of my best friends. You got me to join Fresh Start. I didn't really think, like, it was never even on my mind. And I'm proud of you, man, and keep pushing forward, man. You're strong. I know you're going through a rough time right now, but you're good, man. Congrats, bro.
This is a certificate of completion. This certificate is proudly presented to the 160th graduate, Matthew Young, for his outstanding ability and dedication to the Fresh Start program at Heart Ministry Center. Presented this 11th day of December 2025.
But I don't know, it's a good place. It really saved me and helped me out a lot. Like I said, you guys just keep with it. But I don't got no shoes. Passion, accountability, excellence. Today we bring this bell for a fresh start.